Pakistan is a Muslim country. You know, makes great copy in the West when you say that from a Muslim country, a woman is emerging as a leader. Please bear this in mind. So that's all that she was. This is a minority opinion. I don't think much of her, but that doesn't mean that there are hundreds and thousands of people. Now the question is, what needs to be deciphered is whether the support she garnered was support for herself or support for her father. Now you see, Indira Gandhi. Now let me tell you, Indira Gandhi, years and years ago, before she assumed office, became the General Secretary of the Indian National Congress. Benazir Bhutto has no role in Pakistan. I don't want to say what sort of a result she obtained from Oxford. That's not, I have nothing to do with it. I don't know people don't have all that time to go into the niceties of psychoanalysis and all these things and find out why Benazir Bhutto did not go on there and join and why he, formed this Zulfiqar thing and went away to Kabul, wherever it was. So no, but then you see, Pakistan being a Muslim country, you see, the Western press is infatuated. You see, oh, there's a woman leader emerging from there. It suits their purposes. You see, it suits their end. So Benazir, I hope I've not said anything against her. I don't hold anything. She became Prime Minister twice or once or twice or whatever it was. Even she was not a populist. She was nothing. She was just Bhutto's daughter. Little direction there was left. And I tell you, take for example, if she had not been there, Bhutto had been executed, the impetus that the people's movement would have received is extraordinary. Then all the landlords of Sindh and Punjab and all these, Baderas, and they would not have been able to access the People's Party. See, Bhutto, Benazir, you can quote me on this, a diligent drudge of a schoolgirl, that's all that she was. If you might go to somebody who belonged to People's Party Mark II, they might say that Benazir was a great leader, greater than Golda Meir and Indira Gandhi and all these other people. I'm not the right person to make a comment on that. And the people who would have been in you see, the Muslim League has a mindset. They have to be in power, they have to be rich, they have to be powerful. That's all that they are. I don't think I should waste any more time on them. Look at Mr. Jinnah's. I always compared Mr. Jinnah's Muslim League with the Indian National Congress at the time when the Indian National Congress was also. If only you could go back to your office and take out two photographs. One of the Pakistan, of the All India Muslim League, 1947, All India National Congress, and you will find out everybody in the Pakistan, in the Indian Muslim League, Achkan, there is an Achkan, they've got wealth oozing out of their persons. And you look at the Indian National Congress. I think the cleanest pair of clothes was worn by Jawaharlal Nehru. That's about it. Because in Pakistan, power was never really transferred to the people. It remained with them. For that, again I will say, look at a photograph, the last photograph of the All India Muslim League, and look at a photograph of the All India National Congress, and you'll find the difference. All the Nawabzadas, turbans and everything, you see, they are with Mr. Jinnah. And Mr. Jinnah was no populist leader. He was not even a populist. He was a bystander. He just happened to be there. And the movement to divide India, took over. And we went back to the days of Sultan Ghazni. We always laid claim to India. The People's Party is confined to Sindh. It is more to do with a moderate type of Sindhi nationalism than anything else. Right? The Muslim League, anybody can form a Muslim League in this country, put in a few crores of rupees, and he becomes a leader because the people in the Punjab have failed to learn and failed to understand what politics is all about. They think that just because Mr. Jinnah came and said, and we will make Pakistan, so everything is all right. No, it isn't all right. So I don't think, and the control of the landed aristocracy in the Punjab is so firm, so well entrenched, that there is no chance of a political party. You see, Bhutto succeeded. That is where his greatness lies. For me, you see, he was well dressed and he used to wear, what should I say, good jackets and things like that. Or maybe his access into the historical record was very good and he remembered things very well. No. You see, the thing about Bhutto was that he reached out to the people. Whether he did that, in all honesty, is not for me to say. Right? But he reached out to the people. Whereas, immediately after the creation of Pakistan, the Muslim League became a political aristocracy. Imran Khan would have done extremely well if the situation had called for Imran Khan. See, comparing, there is no comparison between him and Bhutto, but you see, the situation in 1967 was calling out for a political leadership because there was this threat of the breakup of Pakistan from East Pakistan. Sheikh Mujib and his 6 points had taken over there. So you see, we needed a political leader, and the Daltanas and the Chaukasiyas and all those, all and sundry, the Muslim League wale the. They were not men of much worth. So Bhutto found this. And you haven't asked me. I think Bhutto was by far, I tell you, honest to God. This is an opinion. Which is not of much worth to me even if I want to go into politics. The People's Party, even the party to which I belong, has been taken over by the Zardaris and the Benazirs and the Sanam Bhuttos and all those other. So I have nothing to do with that. I think he's very straight. He's a very honest man. That also I must tell you. And to whatever he is committed, he remains committed. But I have nothing in common with him. I think he's a semi-rightist. All opportunists, you see, all grabbing after power, and all those things. No. I think minus Imran Khan, there would be no Tehreek-e-Insaf. It is only Imran Khan and his reputation of being an honest person, of being a committed person. That's about it. But this speaks volumes also for the lack of talent in our political colleges or whatever else you want. No. Imran is genuinely an honest person, a committed person, but committed to what? You see, there could be a Maulvi who is committed, but I will have nothing to do with him. If he's committed only to, doing what is done in these. This Pakistan is now more divided today than even when Bangladesh was sought to be created. You see, the Balochis, there are new winds of change blowing around across the world. And for Pakistan to be a federation and with a unitary system, that will not last for long. It can't. It's an impossibility. You may say anything, and just in the name of Pakistan and our hatred for the Hindus, that will not be enough to keep us together. I don't know. You deal with somebody with a deep philosophical mind and understands these things. To think of, I don't think this country can survive with the present, conglomerate of Sindhis and Balochis. You see, the Balochis seem to be non-participant. The Sindhis seem to be angry, right? And the Pathans are unconcerned. So everything centers in the Punjab. How long will this go on? This will not go on. This could take a few years. But I think that this is enough